I also have shades.
What you know. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm with my friend Tawanda. We're back with another story time because y'all were proper vibing with the last one that we did. As you can tell by the title, things are about to get very embarrassing, very traumatizing. Okay,
But this time it's like we're both traumatized.
she had the option not to be.
I really did.
Let me tell you guys, the problem with my friend, before we get started, is that she believes in an endoda more than she believes in herself, more than she believes in me. Are you not embarrassed?
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Explain yourself.
Particular indoor, I had no reason, guys. No reason. Usually, you know the thing when people say unprovoked. That's what I did. If unprovoked was a person, it would have been me.
Let's give you some context. So it was like back in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. I meet this church guy at a church.
That was the first mistake.
That was the first red flag.
Ish.
At a church event. So we're just talking. He approaches me. I'm like, oh, okay, he seems like a decent guy. He's tall. He can dress proper. So I'm like, okay, check.
They were worn out. Correct.
Can't be giving nobody free promotion, especially a man. So we meet at this church, and then we exchange numbers. I'm like, oh,
And I hate how the church guy is like,
hey, otablala priest, hurry.
But even you at the time, you were like, what, 12?
I believe in fairy tales. That's my problem. At the time, he lived in Maui and I live in Frankstown, so you can imagine the distance. It's just that we met in Gabs at some song festival. We fast forward to our first date. So he's driving and he comes with his friend. That should have been another red flag. He comes with a friend and we're at Marang Gardens, so we are ordering now.
Oh.
So it's me, him, the friend.
Oh no.
And that's not a date. I was like, did I miss the memo? Was I supposed to bring a friend for your friend? Like, what's going on? This friend now leaves and he gives the guy that I'm on a date with his card to pay for our date.
So many red flags.
So many. So the guy, he gives the guy that I was on a date with the card, and then he's now whispering the code. This is what I'd want. I have never been so confused in my life because I'm like, is this what people who go on dates do? It was also my first time going out on a date with a guy because I go out on dates with my friends, and with my friends we can sometimes split the bill, or I can be like it's on me, or she can be like it's on me. Okay, sharp. So the date is now finished, the friend comes back. Brazen, what's going on? So the friend comes back with the car that they were in to pick like the both of us up now, and we leave. So I'm like, I feel as if it's time for me to go home because I've seen it now. That was the first incident. The second one,
When you bought him the golf shirt.
hey.
But what golf shirt was it, Salah? Was it not polo or what?
Can I admit that wasn't the worst. The worst it was when he's in the bathroom and he is doing laundry, I guess, and he sends me a picture of the clothes which are on the floor, and he's like, I wish you were here to do my laundry. To do whose laundry? I was like, first of all, no, I'm not your helper. Like, if you think I'm here to assist you with your whatever, you got the wrong one.
And then also we spent New Year together, so I decided when the house is like really dirty to, be in a house where there's guests and then like it's dirty.
Proper.
Because Kanayano were together and all of that. That also gives me a bad name. So this is not for you. This is for me. So I cleaned the kitchen and like the living area where they were. And he's like, yeah, continue.
If you guys knew who we were. I feel as if some of you guys know that experienced this tragedy with us. I have no excuse.
Imagine our friendship almost got thrown away for that guy.
So So how these people met? These people met at I don't know whose wedding, and Thunder's looking all kinds of fine. So I'm like, nah, I'll shoot my shot. Like, I don't wanna lie, I'll do the same, but shoot your shot within range. You know what I mean?
So before I had heard that like this guy when I'm part and all of that, but I was like, me, a church guy, never.
Literally never.
That. I don't know why I didn't listen to myself because I was so adamant. I was like, not a church nigga.
How hard you are even.
We were at this wedding and everything was the reception, and I'm just chilling and sitting. I think I was even sitting with you. We're chatting, having a good time. And then this guy comes and he does what? Did he sit like in between us or what? I think he sat like, and he comes and places himself right here. So I was like, what in the what?
It's all coming back to you. The trauma is coming back. It's making its way back.
I had known that Bosse has like a low-key man, but she never showed his picture, like his face. She'd always like cover his face.
No face, no case.
And I had been asking her, ma'am, you have a man and you didn't tell me.
He wasn't my man. Let's get one thing straight. A man doesn't personally say, can you be my girlfriend? Don't assume that's not your man.
So many girls have made that mistake.
And I know that
you weren't trying to make that mistake.
Never.
But right now, it's not your fault. Taking pictures and what. And I kept saying, ma'am, show me. And then we got to the wedding and she's like, yeah, no, I think he's coming later. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Maybe I'll get to see him. Because I didn't know who he was. And I had told you actually, there's this guy that like is trying to get all up in my case and all of that, but like I'm not interested because it's a church guy, right?
Yeah.
Kante's the same guy.
I end things with this guy because listen, he's like those psychopaths. Because there's a time I was out with my friend and we were at Tapama. God was just like us chilling, we're just having like lunch and stuff like that. And he's like, you should be home by 7. And I'm like, so what you talking about? He's like, you should be home by 7. I don't want you out at such and such a time. I'm like, excuse me. The one thing I won't let you do is control a city girl like me. Like, you know what? You sort yourself because now I'm a mice you. Like, I'll talk to you when you're sane in the head. So, like, there were so many incidents like that where he'd either want to be so controlling, or like he would want me to do like things for him, like to wash clothes for him or cook for him. And I'm like, hey?
You're not even dating. I dated him.
Proper boyfriend and girlfriend. I found out that they were together on, I think, his WhatsApp status. And it was like a picture of them, they were at church, like it was after the church service, and they were posing, lovey-dovey. I'm like, I find out, and then I'm like, oh, so now I'm very big on minding my own business. Like, I mind my own business to the core. So I'm like, all right, let me just let people be. She comes to me, I don't know if it was a week or two after that post. She's like, I'm not bossing. You remember that guy you were with? Well, if you're mad, what I born? Yeah.
Is that really what?
Yes.
I know you're paraphrasing.
I'm not paraphrasing.
Really, no, you're paraphrasing.
It's true. That's what she said to me.
I remember I sent you like
a whole paragraphs.
Like, we actually had a proper conversation about it.
It was so unhinged because I was minding my own. God, I didn't come to her. I didn't be like, Donda, why are you with this guy?
I feel like
None
I
of
just
that.
had to tell you though, because at least you deserve that for a kind of friend. Don't think that like I don't want you to keep seeing this relationship on social media and then be like, Miguel, what? You know,
and then this is me stepping in as a good friend. Tell them what I told you.
She really warned me. Guys, I think she warned me like 3 times.
Hey.
Me, I didn't listen.
Tragic.
But that from 2017 to 2019. 2019, I had just broken up with like the love of my life. I was really high key. He was a rebound because I was still in love with my ex at the time. That's what happened. Let me even tell you how we started dating. We was at another wedding and he came and he sat next to me. And I was bored, and because I'm a toxic girl, I was getting his attention just because I wanted to feel attention.
A male validation. Girlies never do that.
Eventually I got his attention, all of that, and he invited me to his place the next day. And I went, and then we had a conversation, and we just ended up dating.
Make it make sense. I was like, Tawanda, this guy is a lame man.
Did I not find out for myself? Always come and see me, Tala. There's this time he got me a KFC lunchbox. And like he got 2 KFC lunchboxes, right? One for me, one for him. And I was like, oh, so sweet, so sweet, so sweet. So he came in to deliver it. Can't they, when I opened the lunchbox, knowing that it's supposed to be chips, chicken, and a wrap or whatever, was it not just the chips and the wrap? When I look at this guy, he's eating my chicken. At the time, you guys, we went to Wimpy for breakfast and all of that, and like I was supposed to meet him at Wimpy because I was supposed to come get my car. So I got there, he had already ordered the food and everything. I thought I took long, and he's already eating, and the food is there.
Yeah.
I told him I want so and so, knowing exactly what is on my plate. I get there, and half of my things are not there. I only had such and such amount of money, so I just, took stuff out.
That was your man.
This was, mind you, like a month into dating. The relationship lasted 3 months. A month into dating, and he's doing this. There were times when, so my best friend, she's used to school in Turkey last year, isn't she? Finished last year in Turkey. So she had come to visit at the beginning of last year, and I was so excited because my bestie is here.
Right.
We haven't seen each other for like a year, whatever, and we were gonna go to our other friend's party because he's like, yeah, I'm throwing a party, you guys should come. And I was like, say less. And like that very same day we confirmed the party and everything, he calls me and he's like, oh hey, girl, guess what, we're going to home with Remy this weekend. And I was first of all, a girlie like me is broke. It's Monday, you want us to go on Saturday? So I told him, I was like, nah, sounds like a really good idea, but let's actually plan properly and like sit down and talk about finances and stuff. He's like, yeah, no, say less, I got you, I got all the bills and everything. I was like, okay, that's not the only reason why I don't want to go this. I didn't say we can't go. I said this weekend, because what? Bestie's in town, we're going for this party, then she's leaving like 2 days later. So I was spending all my time with her. And don't act like I didn't tell you that she's gonna be in town.
Right?
Because I've been telling you about this since I found out. So it's not like you didn't know that I was going to be busy. This guy is like, oh no, so you're telling me that you don't want to go, whose party are you going to? And I was like, no, I'm going to my friend's place, insert my friend's name here, right? He's like, oh, who's this? I'm like, you remember him because he once came and picked me up from his house, it's not like you don't know who this is
right?
My friend. And he's like, no, who's this? I'm like, first of all, come correct, because this was my friend before you and I even started dating. He's like, no, I just don't feel comfortable with you there. And he's like, you're gonna go there to meet boys? I was like, no.
You know what? You know what I realized about like controlling partners is that they are 9 times out of 10 insecure. And any insecure partner will just want to control you and there's a difference between somebody wanting you for themselves because they genuinely that's who they are, and then there's someone who wants to control you because they are afraid or someone better, and there's always a better than that man. But you did that. I tried to warn her.
You really did, Zala. And the whole time in my relationship, he would be like, yeah, no, boss, and like girlfriend allowance, tell them. I
was in school, I remember this, and I was like, I'm tired of dealing with this lame person. So I'm in the library, I'm like, now I feel as if I can't do this anymore. Like, entertaining you is draining me. It's no longer fun. This man e-wallets me 100 pula, and I hope this makes you stay.
Make another 100 pula. She went and cashed it with me.
And I'm like, I won't send my dad transport money.
But I can spend 100 pula right now.
And he felt as if he gave me the world on a silver platter.
He was on some, I used to give her girlfriend allowance, but she used to always spend it on me because I was one at the time. And
spend it on him.
This up. I was like, oh, girlfriend allowance. He's like, yeah.
Did you get girlfriend allowance?
Because I got his excuse was he was doing better in life when he was with you.
Hey!
That's what he was saying. What? And he's like, he fell on hard times. I'm so low maintenance. right?
That's the problem.
That was really the problem. Because I really should have been expecting this nigga to be, you know. So I really kept letting things go. He gave me 200 bullets to do my hair, and I think that was all the money he gave me. And like, I'm not saying that like I expected money
From him.
I didn't.
But he gave the illusion that on our betcha. When
After we broke up after that incident, yeah, I wanted to go spend time with this guy and meet guys and all of that. So I was like, you know what, now I'm tired.
good at nursing a man's ego is never fun. It's never fun, and I won't recommend it. But we've talked for long.
It's sort of what traumatized.
Kana Thunder didn't talk to me for a whole while.
Can I really only start rebuilding our friendship like last year, you guys? Imagine, you saw our last video together. Since 2013, we've been together, and we almost threw that away for a
man.
Not even a man.
Like Donald's proper mice 4 months. This
This
girly mice me.
I don't know. I was also just letting people like talk in my ear, because the thing is that, you know, when like you're in the situation and people like saw what you guys had and all of that, right? And then it's just like, because she had a friend, I don't like this friend, and if you're watching this, I don't like you. It's me confirming. You have this friend who didn't like me, isn't
Me. Oh.
yeah. He doesn't like me, and I don't like him either. And because of the whole reason, because of this gent, which are the things that I heard this boy was saying about me, Ditsala. Look at it's fine.
It's
Because
fine. It's
he's
over.
also a man. So anyway, child, it's over.
She's back.
But now we solidified the friendship. There's no
Proper.
animosity. Now we were trauma bonding. Thing is, my friends that know me, like, what I'm laughing right now, but I
It hurts.
genuinely had to go to therapy for this man. Moral of the story, Ditsala, don't date church men.
Please love yourselves. Your age.
Don't date them, guys.
Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the story time of how Thunder almost cut me off.
For a man.
Oh man, shocking!
Really
I can't believe it.
I'm embarrassed.
Yo, guys, don't forget to like,
Subscribe,
comment,
share.
all of that good stuff. See you next time.